Incorporated. I'm Dale.
And I am Paul.
And we will be reviewing this week in WWE, so it's this week number 4.
Number 4. Alright, so we opened with Raw. So Raw opened with Sting coming out and cutting a promo.
That was quite a boring promo, pretty much just kissing up to Triple H.
Yeah, he essentially just put over Triple H.
Yes, from what I can tell, this Sting-Rollins feud is purely just to set up Triple H versus Rollins in the future.
Yeah, well, why else would they have Sting be like, oh, well, Seth Rollins can't measure up to Triple H, instead of, I don't know, himself?
Yeah, Seth Rollins can't measure up to me.
Because I'm like a fucking legend.
Yeah, no shit.
Alright, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that, I guess.
Yep, so then we had Rusev versus Dolph Ziggler.
In a SummerSlam rematch, which I'm sick of all these rematches from pay-per-views.
Especially this one.
Yeah, because there's been a lot.
Yeah, and Rusev and Dolph Ziggler, that whole feud just needs to die.
Yeah, definitely. Just let Ziggler get his win, and then move on.
I did want to point out that Dolph kind of looks like the male Natalia now.
Yeah, definitely.
With his pink and black tights. So
yeah, that's quite strange.
Yeah, and we obviously are being positioned a little bit towards Lana getting in the ring soon, but
as we found out today, as I read, that Lana is actually going to be injured for about 4 months.
Not going to be, she is.
Well, she is, yeah. She's going to be out for 4 months.
That's
should
a
I
better
say?
way of putting it. So that's a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Still the best angle of this feud so far. So that led us on to Alicia Fox versus Becky Lynch, the first Beat the Clock challenge for PCB.
Yep, Becky Lynch went over in this match. I mean, it was as much as you'd expect, a lot of Becky Lynch in control. She went over in 3 minutes and 21 seconds.
With the disarmer?
Yeah, using the disarmer.
Yeah.
And tapped her out.
Yeah, then we moved on to Big Slow versus Rybotch.
Yep.
Another SummerSlam kind of rematch.
Yeah, somewhat. And
2/3 of the rematch.
It was at... I didn't get this match, because why is Rybotch winning from all these heelish ways?
Yeah, he needed a distraction by The Miz to somehow get Big Show up for a shelf shot. Which isn't impressive anymore, guys.
Yeah, you've done it too many times.
Yeah, and I mean, how many people have picked up the Big Show? It's always like, you know, a build to this big impressive moment where this, you know, whoever it is picks up the Big Show. It's been done before, guys.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
Definitely.
Still impressive, I guess. He did the world's worst spine buster during the match.
No, yeah, I don't think I've seen a worse one.
No, but, yeah.
And Lillian Garcia kind of fucked up and called him the Ryback.
Yeah, that was hilarious, because she was obviously had it in her mind that the Big Show won the match.
Daniel Bryan approves.
Yes, he is the Ryback.
Apparently, yeah.
Yes. So then we moved on to Brie Bella versus Charlotte. Yep. Another Beat the Clock challenge.
Yeah, this was the second match in the Beat the Clock challenge.
Yep.
Charlotte absolutely dominated this match, which honestly made Brie Bella look horrible. And I didn't like that part of it, but I mean, it kind of had to be done for, you know...
Well, it's less making Brie Bella look terrible than it is making Charlotte look amazing.
Yeah, look absolutely amazing.
So she went over with natural selection.
Yep.
Minute 40.
Yeah, minute 40. That was a quick one.
Jesus Christ, was that quick?
Yeah.
And then we had Cesaro versus Kevin Owens.
Yet again, another SummerSlam rematch.
Yeah. At least it was a good one.
Yeah, it was actually a good match, so I wasn't terribly unhappy with this one.
Even if this was a bad match, you were a little bit excited beforehand because their SummerSlam match was fantastic.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that ended as you would expect, I guess. Kevin Owens getting another win over Cesaro.
Which was much needed.
Yeah.
Definitely needed an actual on-TV win.
Yeah, for the casual fans.
Yeah.
That, you know, well, not the casual fans, I guess, the opposite of the casual fans that can't get the network.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, whoever, you know, on weekly TV. And then we went on to Dean Ambrose versus Braun Strowman.
Yeah, which, I mean, the match itself wasn't anything special. Braun Strowman should not be given the microphone. He sounds like John Laurinaitis, as Paul mentioned to me earlier.
Yeah, the raspiest voice ever. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, and the most stupid disqualification finish ever.
Yeah, just Roman being a little bitch.
Yeah, have a fucking look, mate. He pushed you. Big deal.
Yeah, can't you wait until after the match so that you don't fuck up the match?
You just made yourself seem like a big heel, to be honest.
Not even a heel, just a fucking, like you said, like a sook. Yeah, we'll leave that at that because that's all that needs to be said.
Yeah.
So then we had the last Beat the Clock challenge match between Sasha Banks and Paige.
Which no one went over in this one because the time limit ran out, and I know Paul has something to say about that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the fact that the match didn't actually finish. Like, I mean, if the time runs out, perfect opportunity for Sasha Banks to take advantage of the fact that Paige is distracted, the fact that she didn't win.
And get like a cheap roll up or something.
Yeah, exactly. And Sasha needs more wins. Like,
Yeah,
she needs to be booked stronger than she is because she's been made to look a little bit subpar.
Yeah, I can completely agree with that.
Like, I would view her as a casual fan on the same level as Naomi.
Yeah,
And that's bad.
Alright.
Pardon the pun.
Next up, we move to New Day versus the Dudley Boys. Now, this match was, as you would expect from these two, absolutely brilliant. I mean, probably the best match of Raw, in my opinion.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I mean, Cesaro, Kevin Owens was probably on par with this.
Yep.
But, so the Dudley Boys went over with that one, in that one with the 3D, as you would expect. Setting up their title match at Night of Champions, you would expect.
Yep. Probably a triple threat match.
Unfortunately, with primetime players.
Dudley's better win that.
Yeah, no shit. And if it's not the Dudleys, it better be the New Day.
Yeah, I can completely agree with that.
Yeah. So, yeah, that pretty much concluded Raw. We'll move on to main event superstars, get those ones out of the way quickly.
Yeah, might as well. We had a Kevin Owens match on main event, which honestly doesn't make sense to me.
Like, why is he on main event, guys?
He had a unnecessarily competitive match with Jack Swagger, which kind of pissed me off because you don't need a 2-segment match for a match that should have been about 2 minutes.
I mean, that's the thing, is that even when Jack Swagger has matches against, like, fucking R-Truth, he doesn't last that long.
No, not at all.
You know, and Kevin Owens is meant to be, like...
One of your upper mid-card, almost top-tier heels.
Yeah, well, I mean, he could have been a main event heel, but you kind of fucked it up.
Yeah, you went and fucked that one up. Thank you, Cena.
Anyway. Moving on, we had Adam Rose versus Fandango.
This new Adam Rose gimmick is absolutely horrible.
It's horrible to a point where it's almost entertaining, though.
Yeah, saying he's gonna poop all over your party.
Yes,
Isn't good. Isn't good. Don't poop all over my party.
No, and he apparently had to wear women's glasses and the plainest shirt ever.
That made him look naked.
Yeah, it was a little bit too long.
Yep. Well, yeah. Did we actually mention who he was going up against?
No, he was versing Fandango in this one.
Yeah, Fandango went over in this one with what was essentially a beauty shot.
Yeah.
Which anyone who watches NXT will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was a little bit pissed off. Like, don't fuck with Tyler Breeze's shit.
No.
He needs some exclusive stuff when he comes to the main roster.
Exactly.
And I hope that that's soon.
Alright, we then moved on to the main event of main event, which was Becky Lynch and Paige taking on Sasha Banks and Naomi.
Yes, and Sasha finally got a fucking win.
She got a roll-up pin over Paige, which I was quite happy with. She needed it.
Yeah, it wasn't a super fantastic match. Not really all that much to mention, to be honest. I mean, Sasha and Naomi got the win.
Yeah.
Sasha got the pin.
That's really all that needs to be said.
So then we'll move on to superstars, and we had another Adam Rose match. He pooped on our party twice in a week, guys.
Don't be pooping on our party.
Don't even come to the party.
No.
So that one ended up with Adam Rose losing to R-Truth.
Yep, after a lie detector.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Nothing to say about that.
Oop, there it is.
Yep, there it once was.
Yep, and then we have the first in-ring, debut of the Cosmic Wasteland.
Which, well, as I should probably mention first, that they were versing the Lucha Dragons and Neville. And I am quite pissed off that the Cosmic Wasteland did not go over in this match. Like, it's ridiculous. You're going to form a new faction, and then you have them lose instantly? What is wrong with you?
Yeah, and I mean, like, I think that like, as thrown together at the last minute as it is, I feel that is probably a better way to get all three guys more over than they are.
Definitely. No doubt about it.
Because as you pointed out, Stardust is fantastic on the mic, and that's kind of what the Ascension lacks a little bit.
Yeah, you can have Stardust cut the promos for the Ascension, and then the Ascension be the muscle behind Stardust.
Because that's essentially what Stardust is missing a little bit as well, is like the seriousness to his gimmick.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it is a gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're like perfect for each other.
Yeah, but so the Lucha Dragons and Neville went over in that one, God knows why.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, so we'll that concluded Superstars. So we'll move on to SmackDown.
Alright, we kick SmackDown off with the Dudley Boys against the Primetime Players. We had the Dudleys go over in this match, a very solid match, but it came to an abrupt end.
Yeah, just out of nowhere, really.
Yeah, just kind of a very sudden 3D.
I think it was pretty soon after Titus did his whole little like comeback.
Yeah, definitely.
And tried to play to the crowd like.
Don't do that in a Dudleys match.
Any other match that would
Go for it.
probably work. Not against the Dudleys.
Alright, probably the saving grace of this match was New Day on commentary.
They're absolutely brilliant.
As per usual.
They're just like the most entertaining thing in WWE at the moment.
Definitely. Definitely.
Character, in ring, just as a whole, they're just so in tune with their gimmick, it's not even funny.
Yeah. Alright, we then moved on to the actual formation of the Cosmic Wasteland.
So that was meant to be Stardust versus Neville?
Neville, yep, and then Neville got attacked by the Ascension.
Yep, that was pretty much it.
Yeah, that's really all there is to say.
Yep, well, hopefully that goes well. Not a great start, but...
Better continue on well.
You can always save it now. So, moving on, we had Cesaro versus Sheamus.
Yep, this match, I feel they have great chemistry together, these two. They're both very physical, very, like...
Hard-hitting.
Yeah, hard-hitting. They just lay it in.
Very believable.
Yeah,
style.
Sheamus absolutely sold the crap out of that running uppercut to the barricade. I love that.
I love that move in general.
Yeah,
just his uppercuts in general.
It's absolutely
fantastic.
amazing. We had Sheamus go over in this one with what was pretty much a brogue kick out of nowhere. He's taking a page out of Randy Orton's book.
Yeah, with a bit of an assist to the ref.
Yep.
The ref kind of held Cesaro back a little bit, and then said bro kick out of nowhere.
Yep, definitely.
Yep, right. And then we moved on to the next one, which was Bo Dallas versus R-Truth.
Which Bo Dallas actually went over in this match with a move that we have, because they don't have a name for it yet. I know there is a name for the move, but we can't think of it at this moment. So we'll just call it the rope-assisted swinging neckbreaker.
So that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Let's be honest. It's good that they're giving him something a little, more brutal looking.
Yeah.
And the fucking running bow dog.
Yeah, I never liked that as a finish.
Or a name.
Yeah, or a name either.
So let's hope that they come up with a better name for this and actually give him a little bit of an edge to his character instead of just being the one that gets thrown around.
Well, we can only hope.
Yeah. So, next match?
Next match?
Oh, wait, no. There was a backstage segment with PCB, so I'll let you talk a bit about this one.
Yeah, well, there's not really much to say. I mean, the promo segment itself wasn't anything special. The only thing that I want to talk about is Charlotte went to go, well, she did fist bump Paige and stuck her hand out to fist bump Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch just kind of just ignored her and just left her hanging for about 5 to 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It was quite hilarious.
Yeah, and when they panned back to Charlotte's face, she looked really pissed.
Yeah. Alright, and then we went on to Tamina versus Charlotte, which, I mean, as you'd expect, Charlotte went over in this one with the natural selection. Yep, natural
yeah, 2 times in a row with natural selection.
Yeah, I found that
kind
quite
of
strange.
Easing off on the figure 8 a little bit, which is probably good, because it doesn't make the rest of your Divas division look super shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Because, I mean, tapping out seems a little more significant than a pinfall victory.
Yeah, it always has been.
Yeah, exactly. That's just how that works.
Alright, we then moved on to the main event of SmackDown, which was Ambrains. So, Roman Reigns
they
and Dean
know
Ambrose.
who we mean.
Yeah, I'm sure they know by now. Versus the New Day. Yeah, Ambrains went over in this one after...
A DQ.
Yeah, DQ after Xavier Woods broke up the pinfall in the ring. And yeah, there's not really much else to say about that match. I mean, there's nothing special.
Match.
Yeah, it was decent, but nothing memorable.
Well, I reckon the New Day looked better out of it than
easily.
Roman Reigns
Easily.
and Ambrose, and that's
kind
of saying something.
Yeah.
So, that pretty much concluded SmackDown.
Yeah, we then had a very short White Family promo, which one of two things either happened in this promo. It was either they were trying to go for some sort of flame in the background effect and they just failed, or the camera recording light was just flashing on Bray Wyatt's face, and I feel it might be the latter of the two.
And that was quite hilarious, to be honest.
Yeah, well, there's really not much more to say about that promo besides Braun Strowman looking all fucking like he wants a hug.
Yeah, he's like the most cuddly, like, intimidating person ever.
Yep, Santa Claus on steroids.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So that concluded SmackDown, and that concluded the week of WWE.
Yep.
So I reckon overall this week was maybe a C+ if it was lucky.
See, I was going to give it a C- because this week was kind of a bit stale and
yeah, there was nothing super interesting.
Yeah, nothing new, nothing fresh, nothing interesting really.
Not even real like progression in story.
No, not really.
To be honest. But yeah.
Alright, as a jobber of the week, I feel we both picked the same person here in Adam Rose. Because, yeah, not really much more to say about that.
Yeah, he went to poop on people's parties and he
got destroyed.
Pooped on.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, and then the MVP of the week, I think, honestly, we're probably the same one again.
Yep.
The Dudleys.
I do want to give an honourable mention to Charlotte, though. She had a very good week.
Yeah, two really convincing wins.
Yeah.
With, like, no grey area.
Yeah, it was good to see that happen.
Yeah. So, yeah, that'll wrap it up for this week in WWE number 4.
Alright, like, favourite, subscribe, comment, show your friends, your family, whoever you feel like showing.
Just anyone who's remotely interested in wrestling.
Alright, have a good day and we'll see you next time.
If you mess with me, you got no chance.